Hello! The last time I visited my local Valley Village, I stumbled upon an Acer laptop with two price tags. I managed to purchase with just $4. Initially equipped with an Intel Celeron 550 processor, it looks like the previous owner upgraded the CPU. Graphics-wise, they were handled by the integrated Intel GMA X3100. Sufficient for light gaming, multimedia, but not suitable for modern or demanding titles. Its 15.4-inch display provided adequate brightness and color for general use. Oh, it didn't stand up for the terms of quality. The resolution is standard for a budget laptop of that time. Out of the box, it originally ran Windows Vista Basic. However, since Acer decided to remove all the drivers for XP or Vista or whatever, I just decided to use Windows 10 and rely on its ability to automatically locate the required driver. Now on to the cleaning. I got some Goo Gone and some generic Windex stuff. I find that the stickers from Valley Village, the longer the sticker is left on, the harder it is to peel off, so I had a little trouble with that. Other than that, it was just a wipe with the Windex on the screen, and it pretty much cleaned up really good. So let's put an SSD in here, and hopefully we can get this baby running. All right, the main event. Here's a laptop, and I'm going to slap in a nice little SSD in there, and hopefully we can get this baby running. One thing I like about these older laptops, about the ease of upgrading your hard drive. So it's just these two screws on the side, the screws stay in, and then you pop in your hard drive. I actually upgraded my Lenovo a hard drive not too long, not the hard drive, but the RAM, and it was just a pain in the ass because I had to also crack the pins, not the pins, but the little clamps around it, and I actually cracked my laptop doing that. So the laptop's fine. I'm actually rendering and processing all this recording and footage on it, but still it's a pain in the ass that they sort of like taking a step back to make sure that it's harder to upgrade your laptop. All right, so before we get an installation, I just wanted to show you what's included. So we have, I guess that's where the power goes. And funny thing is, this thing has a modem, 56K modem, right next to the movie port, or the movie port, the CD-ROM or the DVD-ROM. Nice USB, probably 2.0. Audio ports. I don't know what this is. It doesn't do anything. Is this in focus? Whatever. And then over here, I know this is a video jack of some kind. Can't think of it. Two more USB ports, Ethernet port, and a display port. So, all right, finally, enough of this messing around. Let's put an operating system on you. Hello. This will be interesting. I tried to record this using this guy, but that didn't work. So I'm using my camera and a thing called Droidcam, which is going to my Wi-Fi, then going to my front of my camera onto OBS, which is my first time. So it's a little bit going to be shaky cam. Maybe I'll get a tripod in another video, but this is what this is. So here we go. So I'm going to turn on the laptop. First thing I want to do is go into, come on. Oh, okay. Let's turn this off. There it goes. All right. So the thing I want to do is pop this guy on and find out what processors this is on. So as you can see, it reads the SSD, which is fantastic. It won't be able to go very much without it, and it is running a Intel Core. You can see that. Sorry. Core 2 Duo, which I didn't know these guys were able to upgrade. So I'm going to say boot, which the first boot will be this guy. So I want to make sure that this guy gets boot first because that's where my installation files are. So change the value F6, F6. So that's the first one. Then it'll be that. So exit, exit saving changes, and see what happens. This is exciting. Exciting and new. I saw the splash screen a bit. It did initialize. Come on. It's going to take a while. Well, you've probably seen videos of Windows 10 being installed, so it's not too exciting to have this installed, but I just want to make sure it was working. Looks like it's booting off the CD-ROM, not the CD-ROM, but the USB. So I will be back when this guy's installed. Hello, welcome back. So here is the Acer desktop. I know earlier in the video I mentioned that my capture card didn't work, my capture little device that goes from VGA to VGA to HDMI. I have two of them. One of them is the reverse. So one of them is HDMI to VGA and the other one is VGA to HDMI. So I picked the wrong one. I'll see if I can find a picture. I'll put the ones I have right now, but I got it all sorted out and you're able to see me on this capture thing. Let me go here. I've got a few windows closed, so let me go if I got the right one. Okay. Am I in view? Yes, I am. All right, perfect. So, got this little honkin' guy. So I wanted to show you what processor it is. So this is the mobile version. Like, this is not a Celeron, as I mentioned earlier. This is the Intel Mobile Core 2 Duo. This is a mobile chip. So yeah, so this, and if I go to memory, I think it's got like 3 gigs of DDR2. Of course, it's gonna freeze on me, aren't you? Aren't you? You're gonna freeze on me, aren't you? I updated, this is Windows 10. I updated and all that. Probably not the most ideal software, operating system to use, but whatever. You know, are you gonna freeze on me now? Interesting. Control delete. Hello. Oh, it's recovering. All right, great start. Great. Once it's up and I'm browsing, it's fine. Like, it's actually pretty snappy. Once you put an SSD in there, it's pretty snappy. I'm so surprised how snappy it is. So, memory, there it goes. See, DDR3, 3 gigs. Graphics, of course, I mentioned in the intro. Doesn't quite fit it, but it's there. All right. Perfect. So, first game I want to try is Half-Life 2. If I'm able to play Half-Life, I'm able to play Half-Life 2. As you can see, the thing is happening. Like, remember, I got this laptop for $4. $4 plus the cost of an SSD, which is like, I think it was like $18, which is 120 gigs in Canadian dollars. And I did get a power supply, but I had to get one of those anyway. It's one of those universal ones with all the little little adapters that I could plug it in multiple. So if I want to keep doing this for the channel's future, I might as well get it. So that was $30. So if I was just getting that for this guy, so this cost me $7, $37, $40. $40, 40-ish for a laptop that runs a certain amount of games. So let's try Half-Life. So I'm going to start with a previous save. I love the cloud saving because I don't have to save stuff and keep stuff. Oh, hello. This runs fine. So I'm running at 21 frames. But I'm sorry, it doesn't, I guess trust me, it's running a lot better. Yeah, she's going to talk. Oh, a bit of a glitchy. Yeah, trust me, it looks a lot better in in the reels. Can I? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to mess it up. So I got a little bit of, I guess, lag spikes. Here's the office. So I'm getting, all right, so that's fine. I'm going to look I always like the graphics in here because it's got some kind of particle effects. Again, it looks a lot better in the reels. So I'm going to exit. I'm going to load game. Let's go to there. Should have brought my oh, hello. Can I go outside? Oh, I can go outside. Oh, I'm getting around 10 frames, 11 frames. Oh yeah, I remember this place. I hated this place. This is where the friggin' walker guy comes out and messes me up. But it's a nice outside, and I'm getting around 10 to 11 frames. Again, this is my first time doing this, so I'll probably do this differently the next video. It looks a lot better when I'm looking at it directly. So I'm going to exit out of here. Don't save. All right, so let me go to Fallout. Options. I'm going to put everything to low. Low. Go to advanced. Anything I can change? Texture quality, low. Close. Okay. That's how it goes. Don't care if the app's not working properly. And I noticed that I've discovered the bane of all people who record outside. Rain. Rain. Ooh. I've had 2 weekends in a row torrential downpours. So if you remember the video that I actually did some shots outside because the light was so much better. And rain. I was suffering from rain. Are you frozen? You got it working before. Okay. All right, it is a $4 laptop, right? And it's Windows. Is there more updates? Maybe I just leave this on for like a day just to make sure it gets all the updates. Maybe that's something. And again, this is a learning experience, so I can see this is one of the reasons, Windows 10 sucks sometimes, because it just, especially when you have a fresh install, even though Windows 10 will be out of date like next year, October 2024, if I'm not mistaken. At least she boots up quickly. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do you like the new format? Do you like me doing the other stuff other than the same old, finding new games for different systems? I am still doing that, but I just want to try a little bit something different. Okay, so I'm gonna wait till Steam loads. Steam loads? I know as soon as I'm gonna do something, Steam's gonna load. That's the driver. Okay. There she goes. There she goes. Dar. All right, so load this guy. Okay, I got that guy. Anything else? Are you going to complain? All right, let's go and load this guy. Sure. I updated it. Come on. Oh. There it goes. There she goes. There she goes. Why am I talking like a pirate? All right. So. Yes. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm only able to see it because I guess the resolution is not the same as the native one. And she crashed. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. What else do I have here? I'm going to show you browsing. How about that? I'm going to show you some browsing. Now, these are not... I know I didn't use Arctic Fox. I wanted to see out-of-the-box experience. Because once she gets going, it's not too bad. It's livable. Of course, you're gonna make me a liar right now on this $4 laptop. It could have been that I ran an earlier version, and then when it updated, it has just slowed it down. Methinks I might put Linux on this next. Methinks. But she gets loaded. Doot 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 doot. Okay, while that's loading, annoyingly, I'm gonna get a game. What should I play? What should I play? Oh boy. Well, something must have got updated because I was browsing no problem. Oh. Yeah, I was browsing no problem before I did all these updates. So maybe a light version of Linux. But I got Quake 3 Arena. Does it want a code? Yes, it does. To block out the code. Let's see what it does in this old game. Okay. Run setup. Oh, all right, fair enough. So I gotta do some hackery. Let's get a more recent game then. I'll be right back. All right, Ubisoft, let's see what you can do. I got, yeah, it's code, of course. So I got Far Cry 2. So hopefully it's new enough. It's new enough to be able to run, 2008, 2007. It's new enough to install on Windows 10, but old enough to run on this system. I must admit, the screen for this cheap laptop, it's nice and bright. I like it. It's, you know, for a cheap, it's not at the native resolution though, because I wanted to make sure it looks okay for this. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Play. Install. Yeah. I guess I have to figure out how to run Quake 3. That's a good game for multiplayer. As I mentioned in one of my videos that I went to a LAN party and I got Unreal Tournament running on all the systems. I got it patched, and I zipped all the thing and zipped all the thing. I accept the agreement, of course.
2 hours later.
That's weird. Some kind of anti-cheating just popped up. Okay. This I understand. It updates Windows. I totally understand that. But that cheating thing? Punk Buster? What the heck is that? Can you know in the comments? Back to install. Oh, by the way, I got this, like, Far Cry 2 from Value Village. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here because apparently it's going to fight with me. But at the end of the day, what's the verdict? The verdict is that for $4, it's worth it. Just for the screen, you can run Nintendo emulators, probably up to, I don't think N64 will be very good, but up to Super Nintendo, Genesis, have a portable emulation machine. Do I recommend Windows 10? Not really. You can try to hack Windows 11 to run on this, but because it's so slow, like, it's not a browsing system. Like, it's not going to be like, I'm a student and I'm just found a $4 laptop and spent $30 upgrading it. No, there's more better options available out there. But if you happen to cross a $4 laptop with a nice screen, it's worth it. But for the YouTube, I'm going to stop right there. I believe I need to run Fallout on this thing. So after a little bit of a Google lookup, I found a mod that will actually trick the game to thinking that my Intel graphics card is an actual NVIDIA card. So I decided to try that out, and you'll see the results. Give me a minute, and I'll do it right now. All right, so the instructions are pretty clear. You just take a Fallout INI file and a DLL, which looks like a DirectX 3 DLL. You pop it into the directory, run it, and actually it sits on this screen for a while. Then it comes up with the display settings. Since OBS doesn't want to cooperate, I guess something to do with the drivers, that there's no Windows 7 native drivers, just whatever Microsoft provided. I'm using the Android Droid camera and streaming it to my OBS on my main computer. But as you can see, you can only pick NVIDIA and the game starts to run. Unfortunately, I can't skip this. The character creation, it was able to make my character, and actually I started as a baby, but as you can see, you can move around and stuff, but it was just way too choppy. Having a low-end computer doesn't mean that you can't stop having fun with it. I had fun making this video, and hopefully you enjoyed it too. For the YouTube stuff, you know what to do. Hit the little subscribe button or hit the little bell for more videos like this. Until the next video, this is Mike, signing off.